Welcome back, everybody.
Or if you guys are new here, my name is Michelle.
And I'm Jose.
And this is our food and travel channel.
So we're currently in Hawaii. And we're going to be trying some barbecue today. So where are we going?
So we are heading over to Kaka'ako to a place called Sunset Texas Barbecue.
Ooh. You know, we're from Texas. We like our barbecue. Let's go check it out.
Let's check it out. And guys, I wore the perfect shirt for today's video.
Oh, that's perfect. All right.
So let's go, because I am excited to try this barbecue.
Yep. Okay, so we have arrived at our spot, and I have to say that this place reminds me of Texas.
It's like we literally walked into the door and got transported from Honolulu back to Texas in less than a minute.
Yeah, and as soon as you walk in the door, you get that smell of just amazing barbecue, which already sets you up for the meal that you're about to have. So that's really nice.
And then, guys, the decor here is all Texas sound.
Yes.
And the music on top of that is all country.
Yeah, it's, again, like Michelle said, it's a little piece of Texas in Hawaii. It's crazy.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Now let's get started eating.
All right. I'm amazed. We literally have Texas barbecue in Honolulu.
Let's give it a try. Stop talking.
Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and try the sides first. There's one that Michelle probably isn't gonna try, and we'll go into detail of what exactly that is. So I say we do potato.
Let's do the potato salad.
Yeah, potato salad first.
So we got a small order of their potato salad.
Mm-hmm.
Nice chunks of potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and very generous portions as well. So
Yep.
You can't have barbecue without potato salad.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There you
So,
go.
this is-
Good old creamy potato salad.
I like that hint of tanginess from that mustard. It's very good. I'm not a fan of the potato salads that has a very like subtle kind of taste. I like it to be kind of, you know, punchy.
And these look like red potatoes because it still has the skin on on some of the pieces, and you can also taste like the little specks of pepper.
Also perfectly cooked, not mushy. A little bit of a bite on it. Perfect.
All right. The next thing that we got to decide on is we got a small side of their beans.
Yes.
But it's got burnt ends.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit spicy, they said.
Spicy. Yes.
But I'm willing to take one for the team. Let's try it out.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Now, I love that they're incorporating their burnt ends into the beans themselves. That gives it a little bit of a different texture as well as a flavor. So,
Here we
let's
go.
see what we got going on here. Okay. So, a little bit of heat,
Yeah, just a tad bit. And if you
which is
guys,
very good.
if you guys don't know by now, watching our channel, I'm the type of person that I don't like spicy food too much because it upsets my stomach. But this one here it's a nice subtle heat.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure like if I continue to eat it, it'll probably build up. But the burnt end pieces,
Yes, the
in
burning
here,
pieces are great.
they're great.
So, I wouldn't compare this to a ranch style bean. What I would compare this to, well, slightly, but the difference between this one and let's say a ranch styles are very sweet. This one is subtle, and I think what also helps it out is the burnt ends to give it kind of a different like flavor profile.
Yeah, and there's nice onions
Yeah,
in here, and you know what? I am starting to feel
a little bit of heat. Yeah,
a little bit of heat, but it's just so good.
yeah. I really enjoy the burnt ends in here. I think it kind of gives it a little bit of a different texture. Now, here's the other thing that I love. I'm Hispanic. I know my beans. They're not overcooked. If they were mushy and more of a refried texture, I'm not all for it because that's not what I ordered. The beans have good texture. Love it. Okay. We're super excited about this. We just started kind of like, we were gonna cut the brisket, but it just like literally fell apart.
Fell apart, so I just rearranged it basically with my fork.
Yeah, so there's no cutting.
And so we
That's
got
great.
we got a half a pound
Yes.
of the brisket because we want to be able to try a variety of things. So we didn't want to get overloaded with just one thing. So here we go. Just gonna get the perfect
Oh yeah.
piece right here. Just gonna try the brisket by itself. It
Yes.
also comes with two different sauces, but we just want to experience the brisket by itself.
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh wow. Oh.
That's Texas. That's a taste of Texas.
Okay. So, what we both just did right there is we tasted the inner part of the meat. So none of the outside, right? That flavor is in the outside to the inside. It is through and through, which is really good.
I'm gonna taste a piece of the outside.
It means that it's been smoked very, very well.
Here we go. Oh man, that smoky flavor at the top.
And look at that ring. And what is that, Michelle? That ring on the outside.
It's the smoke ring.
It's the smoke ring. And that is a ring I will wear every day. All right, let me take this.
It has so much flavor
My Lord.
on the exterior skin, and the meat just has like a perfect amount of like fat and lean
Yeah.
meat.
You know what I like about this as well? Is that it's not overly like seasoned. You still taste that really rich, beefy flavor. And it's not just whatever they put on the outside.
I'm actually gonna try it now with one of the sauces. So they said one sauce is a little bit of a sweeter sauce, and then the other sauce is a bit of spicy sauce, almost similar to what they use in their beans, right?
Yes, a little so.
Okay. I'm gonna try the spicy one. I mean the sweeter one, the non-spicy one.
Yeah, I'll try the spicy one.
Here we go. There's a nice tangy sweetness to this non-spicy one.
Yeah.
Adds more depth. Not that this brisket needs any more heat.
No, it
to be
doesn't
honest
need
with
it
you.
at all. You can eat it just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw it in between a piece of bread, and I think you're pretty good.
And guess what?
We got bread.
It comes with
Yeah.
naturally 2 slices of
Oh
bread.
yeah. No Texas barbecue is Texas barbecue without bread, sliced bread.
And it also comes with onions and pickles.
Onions and pickles is a must.
Mm-hmm.
That sauce has just a very little hint of a kick. So if you're into your sauces having a little bit of spice at the very end, that's right on.
You can keep talking. I'm actually going to go ahead and build
Yeah, she's gonna make herself a
my brisket sandwich.
yeah, brisket sandwich. Yes. So yeah, I mean this is Texas style barbecue. We've been to a lot of places in Texas that serve barbecue. And I would have to say that this is it right here. This is Texas style barbecue.
Yeah, they're representing Texas extremely well
Yeah.
here in Hawaii.
Definitely.
And I'm going to put a little bit of
Yeah, there you go. I'm enjoying just the brisket straight out.
put a little bit of the sauce here.
Wow, look at that.
Put some onions.
Nice and fatty and juicy.
Here we go. It's just some brisket, a little bit of this non-spicy sauce, some cuts of onion, and here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch my shell float away. This brisket is top notch.
We're gonna go ahead and polish this off. Stay tuned to see what else we got.
Okay.
We had to stop because we need to move on to the next plate.
Yes. Which the next plate is just another hitter. So it's like it's not like we're giving up anything for anything. So
We're gonna go back to the brisket. We gotta move
Yes.
on to the next plate.
we have to start trying to see if we can even wrap our heads around this. So we got two sides along with the pork spare ribs. What size did you get?
So it's a pork rib plate. Comes with 2 scoops of rice, and we decided to go with the cream corn, and we decided to go with their coleslaw.
Yes, and I love the 2 scoops of rice. This is Hawaii. It's not a plate unless it has scoops of rice.
I mean, come on, you gotta make it a plate lunch when you're
You
here.
gotta have it for your lunch.
So
Okay, so what do you want to try first?
let's try the cream corn.
Cream corn first. Okay.
So if you're from Texas, you know what cream corn is.
You know what cream corn is, and it's very important. There's sides that are very important with barbecue. Cream corn's one of them. So
At least to us.
yes.
Here we go. It's a nice creamy cream corn.
Okay. Yeah. Nice little sweetness to it. Ooh. Okay.
And the corn itself also tastes sweet.
Yeah, it does have sweet corn on there as well.
And to be honest with you guys, I really don't know what the cream sauce is that they use in cream corn, on honesty, because we never wonder what it is because we just go and get it.
Yeah, we just shovel it in and we're not worried about what it's. Yeah.
But it's very good. This is very good. It is literally tasting like Texas.
What I really appreciate about this cream corn though is sometimes cream corn, the corn can be very mushy
This is perfect.
and it's a little soupy, which I'm not a fan of. There's crunch to this corn. There's a little bit of a chew to it. I like that. I like that texture.
Very, very good. Now let's move on to the coleslaw.
Yeah.
The coleslaw doesn't look overly drenched, which is nice.
See if
Looks like it has red cabbage, regular cabbage, carrots, and some other greens. Here we go.
Yes.
Like the
That-
crunch.
Yeah. good crunch. And that right there definitely helps you to cut through that fattiness of the meat.
Yeah, and I appreciate that it's not overly dressed in mayo, because sometimes when it's overly dressed, it's just drowning in it. This is a nice creaminess to it.
Yeah. It's
And all the vegetables just that nice crunch that you get.
Yeah, you lose the identity of what is you're eating if it's just super drenched.
Good coleslaw.
Definitely.
Okay,
I'm a fan.
let's get to the other star. These pork ribs.
And I will let you take the first bite.
So we're getting B-roll for this. You guys saw these ribs. Nice and thick.
Yeah.
Look at the outside. Look at all of that. It's just amazing. And my gosh, when I
Yeah.
I have to be careful not to actually use too much pressure because it's already falling apart. And it's still absolutely so juicy.
Yeah.
So here we go.
You know that a meat has been properly smoked well over time at a low heat. When you just have to just put a little bit of force on it, and that meat already starts to come apart, perfectly smoked.
That is so tender, guys. Look, I'm about to kiss the meat.
I love
It's a sweet, tender kiss.
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry, did you want some?
I would like some.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I forgot he was
Thank
here.
you. And also, what I can tell on the outside is that it has a really nice smoke ring. Okay, let me see here.
Just give it a nice kiss.
Oh,
Super tender.
now these are some pork ribs.
And when we say these are so tender, it's all off the bone, I just want you guys to see this. Okay? See this? Just barely. Barely using any force. Look at that. Clean
Clean off.
off the bone.
Which is a true representation of great smoked meat and Texas barbecue. If you can pull it off the bone like that, where the bone is clean, that was smoked right.
I like the subtle
man.
sweetness.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. The rub that he used, it's very good.
Oh my god. It's amazing. And you know what? We're in Hawaii, and it comes with rice. I'm gonna chase it with some rice.
There you go. The other thing that I really enjoy about the preparation is that it doesn't lose, it still retains its identity of a pork rib. But the added seasoning just kind of gives it a different flavor profile, just kind of elevates it, but it's still a pork rib, which is great.
Look, you guys, there's a small piece here. It literally had a bone. And when I literally picked up the meat, the bone just slid out.
Oh my god, it's all. It's just a little kiss. Man, that's good.
Deliciousness.
Oh Lord.
And chase it with some rice.
Yeah, wow. I mean, that is just so juicy.
We literally have to walk outside the doors to remember that we're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Because right now everything feels like Texas.
Oh yeah. All right. So what'd you think?
I think it's great to know that there's a piece of the Lone Star State being represented here in Hawaii.
Yes. The barbecue was exquisite. Now, us both loving barbecue and being from Texas, it was great to see somebody just carrying that love of barbecue to other places.
Yeah, and it's nice to know that he is sharing our affinity for Texas barbecue with everyone here in Hawaii so they can experience what we love.
Yeah, definitely. What did you think about the brisket?
I feel like the bark on the brisket, whatever rub that he uses, it was so flavorful and it helped retain the juiciness in that brisket. It was just unbelievable, the explosion of flavor that you get.
Yeah, the smoke ring was great. And again, it was so tender and so juicy that when Michelle was just raking the plastic fork over the meat, it was just kind of falling apart. It was funny. We made a little bit of a joke. We're like, okay, let's go ahead and prepare our bites. Let's cut it up. And it was like, you just literally put the butter knife or plastic fork, butter knife, whatever you want to call it, on top of the meat, and it just whoop, like went right through.
So there wasn't even a point of me saying that I was going to cut the meat. I just basically rearranged it to small pieces so that we could just eat it.
Yeah. And then what did you think about the pork rib?
The pork rib, it too had a great bark, and I feel like I was so amazed that when I went to go take my bite, that bite just gently, just completely fell off the bone.
Yeah, you know that a rib has been smoked very well when the meat can actually separate from the bone and there's nothing left behind. The bone is completely clean. And so we could tell that, you know, the passion, the amount of time frame, there's no corners being cut, because you could tell in the quality of the food that it was cooked perfectly.
Yeah, it's amazing what James can do with this barbecue, because it just is a perfect, absolute perfect representation of Texas barbecue.
Yeah, and then the sides, I really enjoyed their style of kind of ranch style beans with the burnt ends put in there, a little bit of spice on it, not super sweet. Beans cooked with a nice little chew. Loved it. Yeah,
and overall, the rest of the sides that we tried, the coleslaw, it was fresh. You could taste the crunch in the cabbages and the carrots, and it wasn't overly drenched. And then the potato salad with red potatoes being cooked very well. It wasn't like hard pieces of potato, because sometimes you do encounter that in barbecue. And it also wasn't overly drenched or anything in the mustard. The mustard itself. And then I think one of my star things that I love about Texas barbecue is the cream corn. It was absolutely delicious. The subtleness of the sweetness in that cream corn, and the fact that the corn itself, you can still taste it, was also sweet, but it was nice and crisp.
Yeah, crisp. And it wasn't like a soupy. I'm not a fan of the soupy cream corn, but that definitely was not. So overall, I think we can both agree that everything that we had tried is spot on when it comes to barbecue, and done very, very well.
Yeah, and these two Texans, we approve.
Yeah, we definitely approve. So if you enjoyed the content of the video, please do us a favor and go down there and hit that big old red subscribe button. It helps to build our community here on YouTube, as well as hit the notification bell. It just drops you a nice little notification letting you know that we drop new content.
And guys, while you're down there, if you have not already hit that subscribe button, because it's free, definitely hit it, but also hit that like button, or as Jose says, the Hawaiian like button.
Yes, definitely.
And then comment down below, have you had an opportunity to try Texas barbecue? And if so, what did you try? And then don't forget to follow us on our Instagram, Michelle Jose Food and Travel.
Yep. And as always, any place that we showcase in our videos will always have links in the description below. So if you're interested in checking out Sunset Barbecue, the link is right down there.
All right, guys. Until the next time.
Yep.
Bye.